Sharon Stone didn't just act in basic instinct, she rewrote the rulebook of seduction and power with a single leg crossing moment that exploded into pop culture and still sends shockwaves decades later. Because when she walked into that interrogation scene, she didn't simply play a role, she detonated an entire era of boldness, refusing to tiptoe around taboos and instead striding straight through them in heels. Every ounce of her confidence blazing like a warning flare. And that's exactly why she became an icon who has never faded, only evolved. Because beyond that unforgettable cinematic moment, her presence in photos has always carried the same dangerous blend of allure and authority. Whether it was a glossy editorial dripping with high fashion, a candid snap on the street, or one of her famous red carpet appearances where she effortlessly turned every camera into her personal stage. And in the 90s, when magazine covers were the ultimate symbol of cultural dominance, Sharon didn't just appear on them. She made them artifacts worth collecting, flipping between ice queen elegance and smirking sensuality with a kind of mastery that only she could deliver. And she never relied simply on showing skin. Instead, she gave intention, mystery, and control, reminding everyone that real seduction isn't about exposure. It's about commanding the gaze that dares to linger. And what sets her apart even more is the way she paired that legendary beauty with vulnerability, brains, and resilience, openly addressing health battles, the uglier sides of Hollywood, and the sexism she had to bulldoze through. And when she survived a life-threatening stroke in 2001, instead of fading into the background like so many expected, she reinvented herself, rebuilding her career and personal life from the ground up, showing that her true strength has always come from her spirit rather than the surface. And that's what makes her timeless, because whether she's dazzling cans in a couture gown, showing up at an awards show with a presence so commanding photographers stop mid-breath, or posting a no-makeup selfie that somehow looks more iconic than most stage shoots, Sharon Stone embodies authenticity with attitude. A woman who can make a tuxedo jacket more seductive than a gown and transform a simple slip dress into cinematic history. And her red carpet energy has always radiated that daring vibe that challenges the world to keep up. Because she isn't playing for approval, she's playing by her own rules. And that's why her legacy feels so intoxicating. Because she showed that you can be glamorous, intelligent, vulnerable, and bold all at once without letting anyone box you into a single version of womanhood. And it's why people still joke that scrolling through Sharon Stone photos is dangerous. You'll drop your jaw, lose your focus, and raise your standards in one glance. And this enduring magnetism comes not just from what she wears or how she poses, but from the essence she projects, a mix of confidence, survival, and authenticity that few can match. So whether your favorite Sharon Stone moment is the ice pick, the Oscars, one of those unforgettable fashion editorials, or the way she keeps reinventing herself while never losing her edge, one thing is certain: her presence is a force that can't be replicated. Because Sharon Stone has never been just a star, she's been a movement. And her story proves that true power is equal parts mystery, courage, and the audacity to own every gaze that dares to fall her way.